Why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? Say shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women. The masculinity on earth has diminished drastically that guys don't even come up to you anymore. They'll just stare at you from a distance. As a woman who's trying to embody her feminine energy, you're not going to catch me going up to the guy. You're just not. We can just stare at each other. Say shout out to the guys who are confident enough to walk up to women, because guys don't do that anymore. If God were to guarantee that your 20th person would be the love of your life, you would be so happy to be rejected by all 19. So why are men not confident enough to walk up to women now? We don't chase. We signal like, you can come up to me now. But all men do is just look at you now. And of course, like, if the woman is interested, she's gonna keep looking your way too. But it just like stays like that. Nothing ever happens because men don't walk up to women anymore, or they're just tired of being rejected. But it's like, if God were to tell you that you're gonna go through 20 rejections before you get to your yes, and that's gonna be the love of your life, you guys would be so happy to go through all 20 because you would just so closer to the love of your life. Come on, guys, you guys gotta do better. You guys, so I'm at the gym. You know what? Go up to her. Go up to the girl that you think is cute, because most likely she likes you too, and she's waiting for you to go up to her. So do it.
No guy's approaching you. No one's really talking to you. Can I just say that's an amazing thing, because that means your husband's prayers are being answered. He's making sure that no one else catches your attention. So then when God wants to place you two together, it's just magic. So be excited. Be excited. It's a good time.
So I have a question, and it's me being completely open, transparent, and curious. Where do y'all meet people at? Where are y'all meeting significant others at? And I'm not knocking the people that be on apps, but apps is just not for me. Not gonna lie, I am a homebody. But on the one weekend that I do step out, and I know a good, God-fearing man is going to find me. But where do I need to be found? I currently live in Richmond, Virginia, so if you know, you know. So to all my people who are successfully dating, where y'all meet them at? Not saying that I'm actively looking and on the prowl. I don't even know how to shoot my shot. But what vicinities do I need to be in for the good quality men? Emphasis on men. Thank you. Bye.
The last thing you want to do is have a child by a broke, bum, dusty motherfucker, become a single mom, and then have to go back into the dating world and explaining why you had a kid with a dusty, broke motherfucker. You know how embarrassing that is? You know how much stress it is to bring a new person into your life, or even try dating when you have a kid? Especially with a piece of shit. No, I can't go on a date. I can't hang out with you because I'm a full-time mother. You know how embarrassing it is to try to get somebody better than your baby daddy, but you literally let a bum impregnate you? I don't even deserve the better man. I picked the worst of the worst, bitch. Out of my whole entire life of 28 years living on this goddamn planet, my baby daddy was the worst man I ever been with. Don't have kids with that man, girl. It's embarrassing. And at the end of the day, it's my fault. That's the gag. It's my fault. You dumb bitch. Good thing I don't mind being single. It's lit being single. And I don't mean single like going and dibbling dabbling. I mean single saying to myself, laying in the bed that I made, bitch. Don't, if you're thinking about having kids with him, at least make sure he got money. And also, my baby daddy has fucked up my mental so bad. I can't trust a man. Ever. Ever, 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 ever. The PTSD is so goddamn bad, bitch. If I was to trust a man, I'd feel like the dumbest bitch out here. Like, I can't get played again. If I get played again, if I get cheated on, if I get anything happen to me, I'm gonna flip the fuck out. So, you know, I just stay single.
Why doesn't God approach me? I look great.
But yeah,
Why do guys
don't get
approach me?
pregnant.
But then God reminded me that I prayed that prayer when I said, if anything is unlike you, remove it. And he had to show me that that prayer doesn't only go for the people that are in my life, but the people that are also coming into my life. So really, God isn't allowing people to come into my life that are going to use me, that are going to hurt me, or that simply just aren't like him. It's a little boring, but y'all, it's so peaceful. Y'all hear that? Silence.
Sometimes I wonder if the dating life was this bad like 20 years ago, because it's like, I don't know how to explain it, y'all. But I really don't understand how any of these men are gonna get married one day, because it's like they always sexualize us, or like don't want to take us serious at all. Like they just want to be friends with benefits until they're like 40. Like, and I go out, guys. I go out. I go to the gym. I do things outside. I go to school, and I still don't see anybody or meet anybody. So I'm like confused. Like, where the hoes? Where the hoes? Where the hoes?
I seen a girl on here talk about how men don't approach her, and I wanna me too that, cause they don't approach me either, and I don't really know why. Where I'm from, men will just like stare you down, like they won't say nothing to you. They'll just look at you, or they'll say stuff like as you're walking by, but they won't politely approach you. I was once told that I was like unapproachable. I didn't really listen to him because it's like he told me that when I was in college, and it's like, yeah, I'm walking around campus with books going to class, not that happy to be here. But damn, I might be hard to approach. But then again, I don't really know, because when people do approach me, like rare, I be friendly, I be nice, I be, hey, how you doing? Like, I don't be rude or nothing. So love life extinct, super dry over here. Oh no.
The way I think about it is either I'm ugly, which is why guys don't talk to me, or I'm like too attractive that they're intimidated, which is why they don't talk to me. And I don't think I'm ugly, so I'm gonna go with option number 2.
I think, but personally, I want to be approached. I would love to meet someone in real life versus online, and as long as it's a respectful approach, I'm always going to be nice. Even if I'm not interested, I'm never going to be rude to the guy. But I think as women, we have to give a signal that we are interested before most men will feel like it's okay to like actually approach you. Personally, I'm not going to approach a man. That's not me, but I will make it clear that I'm interested. I will pretty much give him an open invitation to approach me through eye contact, smiling at him, physically like getting closer to him in whatever vicinity that we're in. And if he doesn't take that invitation, then I would just assume he's taken, or he doesn't have the confidence to come up to me, which just means he's not for me. I'm gonna try harder to meet people in real life.
Right, so I've got a question, especially tailored to the guys of our generation, right? I don't know if it's a thing where guys don't move to girls anymore in public. I don't even know, but basically this happened to me on the train last week, and it's happened many times. Like, it's actually happened quite a few times, too many to count. I'm on the train, I look up, someone is coincidentally looking at my direction. I look up, they look away. I'm like, okay, maybe this was, you know, just casually just looking up, and you just catch each other's eyes. But then it happened the second time. I just looked up from my phone and I just see dead in my eyes somebody staring at me, thinking, is there something on my face? The third time this happens, I said, okay, this is not a coincidence. What's going on? If you want to tell me something, please, I beg, tell me. And I'm one of the most least intimidating people you can literally imagine. I can literally have a conversation with a brick wall. I'm a very friendly person, but I don't know if my face says otherwise, because they'll just get off the train like nothing happened, and I'll literally be like, but sir, you have a beautiful face. I don't know. Is it me? Do I need to seem more approachable? Because I have heard that women have actually let guys down very harshly. So is it a thing where guys just don't move to girls anymore because of that? I don't know.
Guys do not approach you at the bar not because you're not pretty, but it's because of this. I've been going to the bars every weekend with my friends, maybe for the past couple months, and I love it. I love socializing, and I'm single. And my friend and I were talking at the bar the other weekend, and we were talking about how we've never been approached by a single guy before. Like, maybe ever. Which is just insane to think about. Like, I can name a couple occurrences where they have, but it was like people from Europe, and they're like a different breed of people, okay? So I feel like the culture in America is way different. Guys do not want to approach you, not because of how pretty you are or how you look, but it's really because they're scared of you. And then us women over here who are single are thinking like, we look amazing, we did our makeup, we chose the perfect outfit. Why aren't all these guys coming up to us? Even if we're not into them, why don't they just come up just to like make us feel good about ourselves? Okay, now I want you to think of the perspective of a guy. I'll never know what's in a man's head, but I have a pretty good idea from like my guy friends and going out a lot. Guys are intimidated by you, okay? They don't all have that courage or charisma or just bravery to go up to you like you have to somebody else. And on top of just being intimidated by going up to a stranger in general, you're probably surrounded by a big group of friends. And even worse if you're surrounded by your guy friends, because they're gonna assume that you're dating one of them, and no one wants to go up to a girl who's surrounded by a bunch of guys, okay? It's just a cock block. So now you're probably thinking, okay, we have this information, but what do we do with it? First off, I don't really think bars are the best place to really find a relationship. It's great to meet people, have fun, really get to know other people. But if you're putting all your eggs in one basket and really putting so much pressure on finding a guy that will take you seriously, it's going to be very hard. The other thing is that we always make fun of dating apps a lot, but I think the percentage is something like 60% of people now meet their significant other on the internet. Because people don't go up to other people anymore because they know they can meet you on a dating app. It's so much easier. This past Saturday, I literally went up to a group of guys and was like, do you want to play cards? I wasn't attracted to any of them, but I'm so happy I did it because I made a new group of friends and it was so much fun. And initially I thought that they weren't that fun. Like, they just seemed like they were like moping around, they odd RBFs, like whatever. And I went up to them and they ended up being the funniest group of guys ever. And I'm sure a lot of guys think of you that way too. You might have like an RBF or just you don't seem approachable, but little do they know how you really are. So the takeaway from this video is that guys not coming up to you out in public says nothing about you. You can literally be like Gigi Hadid and a guy's still not going to come up to you. Guys are intimidated and it takes so much courage to go up to a girl. And a lot of guys are cheap and just don't want to buy you a drink and they're scared of getting used for a drink, which kind of sucks, but I understand. So do not weigh your worth and whether or not people come up to you, because you are probably way more stunning and people are probably way more attracted to you than you think they are.
Women anymore, us real women, I don't think that they value us like they used to. Men aren't really putting out effort. They're not putting out any type of effort like they used to. Taking a girl on a date becomes an issue. You know, spending money on a woman is an issue. You should have your own money as a woman. Going out to do something fun is an issue. Why don't you just come over to the house and we could do something in the house? I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm from New York, but I see women all over the globe complain about what's happening with men nowadays. Is it women that's not making themselves desirable anymore? Because there are beautiful women out here, beautiful women, ambitious women, caring women, nurturing women who are outside looking for love, and men that just can't keep up with that. Like, they're not communicating with them. They're not willing to hang out and do fun things. what happens to the fun in life? What happened to life being exciting and fun and, you know, going out and discovering the world? What are y'all doing? What are y'all men doing other than that? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Like, what are all y'all men doing? What are y'all doing? If it has nothing to do with a woman, what are y'all doing? Are y'all working? Because we're working too. Women are also working, and we still can do things. We still can go on vacations. We can still go out to eat. Why are us women going on vacations with our friends? We're going on vacations with our friends. We're going out to eat with our friends. We're going to do fun things outside with our friends. We're celebrating birthdays with our friends. Where are y'all? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? Where are you guys? Where are you? Where do you guys exist?